So, my plan was just to learn how to play Planet Zoo a bit better. Where are my notes? I have notes nearby. Notes. Okay. So, my plan was basically just to do like a sandbox or maybe a challenge. Maybe I'll just do like a random challenge of some kind. Still, I feel like Grassland is a pretty standard zoo variety. Yeah, very Lion King, tropical, tundra, desert. Let's go with Grassland in Oceania. Sure, it's a very creative name. So I watched a few tutorial videos which should kind of help me know how to do these things, but who knows if it actually will help me do it. Okay, adopt 2 different exhibit species. So, first of all, pause. Second of all, let me change my settings because I know that I have some like weird settings in here because I thought that that would be helpful to me and I don't think it actually was. So first of all, camera settings. Reset bindings to default. Apply. And then graphics, we want to make sure that those are up. Yeah. Is this all on the highest? Because I really, really like the graphics in this game when they're like up properly. Yes. Okay. Okay. Resume. Alright, so here is the zoo's entrance. Not very good camera controls, yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing that they come in from over there, then like this is like the main body of it. So, this is a good place for my video. That seem like it's not obstructing too many things. I feel like it's like sort of in the middle. Let me open a few things and see where they go. Just to sort of check where they are with regard to my video. I'm using a new recording software, so I'm not totally familiar with it. Okay, so that's... it's blocked a little, but not terribly. Paths is down there. That's settings. I have an actual animal, though. I feel like that info shows up like over here. I don't know. It's mostly good. You guys can tell me if it bugs you. I'm just going to assume that it's fine. Is it too big, though? We'll make it a little smaller. You guys don't need to see that much of me. Yeah. That seems fine. Alright. So, paths. So, rounds, tree bark. I don't know. It's kind of like deserty and fun. Oh, a natural path. Natural path. Okay, so if I want to make the path wider, I would do so this should make longer segments. That's shorter. Okay, cool. And then width, I control with brackets. Yeah, look at that. Okay, it's kind of cool. It's just like annoying because I feel like this thing is always in the way of whatever I'm building. I don't know, because like you kind of have to like build somewhere like over here, wherever it was. Okay, so let's make it Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I kind of like that. I don't know that I want the entrance, though. So let's undo that, and we'll do, I don't know, more of a, like, I feel like that's what, like, the actual entrance is built of. So I think that's a good thing to start with to keep it matchy. Okay, so this time I'm actually going to start with things that are nearby. So I think I need to start with barriers first if I want stuff to snap to the barriers. Oh, I was looking for that in my Let's Play, a null barrier. So it defines the edge of a habitat that's blocked by a natural barrier. Yeah, okay. Well, good to know. Good to know for future me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, that's why we're doing this, right? Okay. Scoot it over. All right. What's the airlock? Oh, is that like for like... I really wish these things had descriptions, but alas. Okay, what do we think we'll go with this? So glass is obviously good when you need it, but it's expensive, so I don't think it's what we should start with. Actually, let's start with the animals. I think that's usually the best place to start, because you can see what you're actually doing. Where to promote this? Alright, well, whatever. Oh, this is just for learning about the animals. Okay, so I want to learn about the animals, but I also want to have okay, zoo. Okay, I need a research center and a workshop. Do I need a workshop? Well, I don't know. We're gonna do this actually like one piece at a time, as opposed to in my actual game. Oh, I need a trade center before I can trade. I suppose that makes sense. Okay. So let's go, maybe we'll do this. So paths, we'll get a staff path. Maybe it's like reddish one. I think I want it to be, oh wow, my goodness, that is not what I wanted. Wait, it said that I can just do that to delete them? How I can just do that to delete them. That was right clicking, by the way. I just want to go over here. Okay. Whoa, did I just make an O? That was kind of cool. I don't even know how I did that. Okay, I like clicked, and then, Alright. Actually, though, we're going to... Oh, this is like really messing up the grass underneath it, so I'm going to actually... Oh. Yeah, I can do that real quick. So what I want to do is... Okay, so I can do that. paths. Z. Maybe they don't want it like that small. Okay, so we'll go back here to the staff area. This is going to be our little staff area. Just need to move this tree, which is fine, because I think we probably want to move like most of these trees just to like block the view a bit better. I don't think I've ever had a problem with it, but I know like Deli on her channel, there are people that were there, they're just like, I didn't come here to see your stuff things. I assume that's what the voices of those people are doing. Alright, cool. Alright, so what do we need? Oh, we got another thing, guest numbers. Okay, so we need an animal training center, because that's how we're going to get animals. And then we're going to want quarantine and the research center, the staff room, I don't know, I feel like I should just start with all of these things, but maybe that's not the correct way of doing things. Animal training center, so what do we have missing? I don't want to have that hearted. Why are you hearted? Okay, research center. Okay, maybe this is fine. So we're actually going to do this, is I'm going to do paths. I'm going to delete this path. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to do align to grid. Oh, is that obstructed? Obstructed? Why is it obstructed though? Okay, well, let's just try that. Let's see. Oh wait, how is this supposed to select multiple? Shift to select multiple. That is not working. Move. Okay. Let's do the paths over again. It's fine. We're all here to learn, so that's okay. Okay, so I don't want it snapping to this while I do it, but I do want it aligning to the grid. Okay. Actually, let's go with a smaller path. Small to the door. Yeah. And then we'll get facilities. Maybe a workshop makes more sense over here. Okay, stop. Okay, so, and then we'll add the workshop without selecting. Okay, is that not how that works? Isn't there a thing? I feel like there's a thing. Okay. Alright, select group. Okay. Now we're gonna add the facility. There we go. Now they're all in the same group as each other. Okay, that's good. This is better than I was doing before, I think. Okay, let's finish the paths real quick. It's a little awkward, but like it's not like the worst thing, I don't think. No, because it's gonna... Okay, let's do that first then, actually. Okay, we're going to select group, enter group edit mode, facilities. I don't even want a workshop yet. And here we are. Okay, we'll just put it in there. It'll be fine. Okay. Exit. So we need... Oops. Oh, I didn't want to exit. Okay. Select group. Enter group edit mode. And then here, it's like if I want to customize these at all, I can. So if I want this, which is like, I don't feel like a good use of money at this point, but like say I wanted this to actually be cute. Like, because it's like a staff area, I can sit there and be like, oh, you know, the... Oh, I don't want that one to be on the grid anymore, so we're gonna ignore that one. But other things. Okay. Roofs and floors, doors and walls. Walls. Wall pieces. Ooh, so many materials. I mean, I think this like light wood is pretty nice. Oh, I think you get kind of like more limited options until you get further into it. But I think the light wood is good. Let's go with the light wood. Ones with the waves. Do, 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 do. Yeah, okay, so let's actually undo that one. We'll just put this here. We'll do this one. Put it in there. Okay. Roofs. I mean, I guess I just don't have that many options right now, but that's okay, right? Oh, so if I want something to go up, shift. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, like, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but it at least is like a little bit of something, right? So this is, oh shit, no, I can't see what they all are. This is the vet. Okay, so if I want this to go on here, that, no. Okay, if I want this to go on here, oh, there it is. Okay, so I've got that. I've got, no, all right. This can be the, okay, what are you? You are a research center. And so I want you to rotate, so I'm going to hit Z. Hi, somebody's watching. Basically, I'm just playing around and trying to learn the tools. I watched some tutorials earlier, and I figured that it might be fun to watch. So if you've got any ideas or any comments, or if you know more than I do, please comment and help out. Otherwise, you can just kind of hang out while I do this. So I think holding down, oh, is it Z? No, X. Haha. Of course, now I've got like on a really weird rotation. There we go. That's better-ish. As you can see, I really know what I'm doing here. X again. Oh, I made 2 of them. I did not mean to make 2 of them. Alright. What is happening? I swear this is going better a second ago. Okay. So. Hi, Eric. It's you. Oh, is my... Wait. What thumbnail can't you see? You can't quite see with the thumbnail. Where is this? Okay, we'll try again. So, I hit X, and oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a delay on the thing, but I don't know how to do this. Signs everywhere. Okay. Okay, so I can rotate it that way. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then if I hit X, and then if I hit X again, I should be able to rotate it. This is not very intuitive controls at all, is it? Yeah. Why is this so difficult? Okay, that's good enough. Hmm. This object must be moved. Wait, no. How many of them are there? Okay. There we go. I tried. You'd think there'd be a better way to do this. Okay. Alright, what's this building? This building's a quarantine. So we get to try again. Does shift make it straight? Shift. Shift makes it go up and down. Sky was calling me. Doing a live stream. You can come watch. Oh, apparently her hamster called me. An important interruption for the zoo game when a hamster calls you. I told you to come chat on the stream. Okay, sorry. Delay for hamsters. Yeah. Reset rotation to world access. Is that something I can do? So if I were to do like this, if I did, no, because that just does that. Why won't this, like, I feel like the idea of having this snap to a sign is not like, okay, well, it's over there, I guess. Align to surface? Is that what oh, align to surface. That, yeah, okay. I could see why that'd be helpful. We've learned. This guy gonna come? No, she's just sending me hamster pictures. But that's okay. Alright. And this building is a trade center. Trade center. Whoops. And this building is a research center. Oh, that was the thing I was trying to do before, where it was like, add scenery items to build the thing. And apparently all I needed to do was like decorate the staff room so it was prettier. Okay. Research center. Research center. Research center. There we go. And then we've got this one, which is a workshop. Okay, cool. So it's not like the prettiest thing ever, but it's definitely like an actual thing, which is, you know, more than I can say for most stuff I've built. So that's fun. Are there roofs? I feel like there should be roofs that are more exciting than the roof that I built here. There's like pipes and things. Yeah, I don't think I want to go quite as far as to like add gutters. I think that's a little bit more intense than I really need to be on this. Nah, I think what it is fine. I think that's good enough for where we're at. Escape. There we go. Problem is I keep trying to use Sims commands, which are not the right controls for doing this stuff. Okay, so, ooh, I got a new thing. Souvenir profits. All right, well, we'll deal with that in a second. Okay, animal trading, now that I actually can. Aardvarks. Are those local to where I'm at? I feel like they are. Natural habitat. They're not local. I don't actually know what animals are or aren't local, but that's okay. I feel like they're local-ish. Like they're probably the right climate. Ah, look at the puppy. There's a puppy. Camels. Tapirs. These are very popular in crosswords. In case anyone was curious about that. Look at the bongos. Those are pretty. Maybe we'll get a few bongos. I feel like bongos are going to be good for this. Okay, so let's get her. And him. I don't have enough leaf points to get a cheetah, but I want one. I want it. Alright, well, let's get some what information. Zoopedia. Oh, there's a compare mates feature. I probably should have done that before I got the things that I got. Biomes, temperate and tropical. Yeah, see, that's not the current climate that we're in, so I don't think it's ideal for what we're doing. Ooh, is that another cheetah? Are these? No, they're sorted by species. I just scrolled past the same one again. I got excited again. Yeah, that makes sense. Komodo dragons. They're all boys. And they don't seem like they'd live long enough for me to wait for a girl. Ooh, a Nile monster. I want all these very practical creatures. Okay, so what did we buy already? We bought these guys. And they are... okay. What were they? I just saw this like 2 seconds ago. This guy's still messaging me. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bunch of pictures of camels, not camels, hamsters. She does not have a pet camel. I might have actually answered her call if she had a pet camel. That would have been exciting. Not that hamsters aren't exciting. They're very exciting. Okay. Okay, so these are bongos. Not to be confused with the drum. Biome, species data, relation with human shy, polygamous. Is that the word polygamous? I mean, I guess that means marriage, and most animal species don't have marriage, so I guess it's going to be a slightly different word. Okay, yeah. Do we know if they like... there are games where guests can enter the habitat. I didn't know you could have like crazy petting zoo things. Oh, I should probably like hire a vet so that I can have them research. Where do I hire people? There. I think go vet. Hire a vet. We'll hire a keeper. And we'll hire a... We'll start there. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. Alter creepy crawlies. I don't like the spiders. But we could get like a nice snack. I don't know how to deal with these. We're gonna start with like not those. We're gonna start with these ones. Kitty. I want the kitty, guys. Yeah, none of those are practical purchases right now. No, Timberwolf's my other place. So we'll start here, I guess. Can't find an accessible staff room with space. Aren't there staff rooms here? I feel like one of these was a staff room. Research center, quarantine, research. Oh. Did I accidentally buy 2 research centers instead of buying a staff room? Oops. Sounds like something I would do. Okay. Delete that. Facilities. One of these was the staff room. Staff room. Staff room. Staff room. Staff room. Staff room. That's too long. Okay, so that's the one that's supposed to go here. Control Z, Control Z. Put that down. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Move this. And then we'll put the little staff room sign up. That's going to be under something else, I assume. Signs. Wall signs. Staff room. Okay. So if I hit play for a second, are those guys going to be happy again? Can't find an accessible staff room. I mean, it's right there, so that'll be, you guys can figure that out in a second. Okay, so what do, okay, so zoo is going to have somebody research the animals. Vet research. Oh, can I only research animals that I already have, I guess? Okay, then we'll research animals that we have. So, animals, they like okay, they need 240 square meters. I don't know how big that is. What kind of fence do you think would look prettiest? Wooden logs, I feel like doesn't really go with like the vibe of this area. So there's like, oh, I can make them taller or shorter right away. I didn't know that. It's just like this like metal fence. It's fine. There's this. I feel like that just feels meaner though. I mean, not the metal fences. I feel like the brick is probably the prettiest. Slat? Okay, we'll do this. That's what you want to buy, the slat, right? This one? The corrugated one? Oh, I should figure out how tall the animals can jump, or do they not tell me? Because I had issues with escape animals before. Okay, boundary requirement, grade 2, 4.125 feet. Okay, this is grade 2, 4.125. Is that what it said? That's what I said, right? See-through. This one? The one on the left? Or the one on the right? It's in meters. I mean, it says it's in meters, but like that does not look like that many meters tall, but what do I know? Left? Okay, then we'll go with that. Oh, oop, okay. Alright, what do we think? Maybe like here-ish. So 4. Oh, I should check if it's grade 2. You're so smart. It is grade 2, so we're good. Okay, so length. I think the keyboard command was pluses. Hee. Ah, too big. No view. Beep. Beep. Okay, well, you know, it's apparently that was too long. Okay. I don't know, let's actually... It's gonna be weirdly uneven fencing. Oh, yeah. Whee! Beautiful. Oh, I can move it? Oh, that's so much more convenient. Can I just make like a little square and then move it around? Was it 4.25? Okay. Let's do a quick double check, but I think you might be right there. Bongo. Oh, no, 4.125. But 4.25 to be safe is probably not a bad idea. Okay, so let's real quick. So 4 point that then. Okay, holding it down doesn't work. You have to like actually like move it. So let's try just, oh, no, that's not the right one. No. All right. Oh, no. 4 point, nope. Good. Okay. So we're gonna try like making an actual box and then expanding it. Yeah, I can pull it up at the end. That's true. Edit barrier. Oh, that's for adding another little fancy bit in. That's kind of fun. I can just be like, wonk, more fence. What I really want to do is move it. Am I allowed to move it? Is that an option? There we go. Move. Okay, there we go. So if I wanted to like make this bigger, for example, I could, oh gosh, these controls. I could sit there and do that. This is kind of not ideal, but it sort of works. I feel like it's probably easier to actually just build it. I thought it might be nice to just be able to move the thing, but which I guess you kind of can, but maybe top view would help. Okay, I guess what I really need to do is figure out how big this is. Because I can do like So if I click on this, then I can move it down to the middle. Oh, that's cool. So if I have stuff be like really uneven, but I want it to like look more even, I can do that. Okay, so this enclosure is, how do I check how large an enclosure is? Very weird looking habitat gate. Like in this kind of fence, I feel like there should be something that's slightly better suited to the kind of fence. Oh, that was the wrong side. Okay, we'll put that around back. Alright, so I wanted to be able to see how big this habitat is. It's very clean. Well, I can click a fence segment. What do you want me to click a fence segment for? Okay. Oh, length shown. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to do the math. It'll probably tell me the actual area if I'm like not in this mode. Because I want like the whole. Ah, no, escape. Ah, ah. Okay. There should be somewhere in here where I think it tells me. Bottom right. Save as blueprint. Oh, land area. Oh, cool. So this is way more space than they need. They actually need like a, don't need all that much. It's kind of nice. Okay, so let's, oh, right. So we should move them to quarantine first because as I learned before, sometimes they show up with diseases. So how do I do that? Animal storage. Both move to quarantine. Okay. So we'll hit play. Oh, quarantine's so sad. Eh. Okay, well. Okay, what did we find out? Oh, I need a keeper hut. Is what we found out. Cool. We will select the group, edit group. Actually, no. We won't have it be part of this group. Pass. Oh no. Paths on this game. Paths. Okay, what if I did? No, not aligned to grid. I want to do the snap alongside barriers. Let me do that. So I was thinking of having it like continue on past this, but then it does this like weird little like shape in here. I mean, maybe if I like moved the door first or something. Oh, whatever. That's fine. See. Alright, I needed the keeper hut. I know what I'm doing. Do 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 do. all height. Oh, is he dropping off the animal? I mean, maybe we'll just get one of the ones that's like pre-enclosed. I mean, it wasn't that hard. Okay, so Z is how I rotate it. Probably good to have one like right near where the animals are. Oh, why was that there? Up there or something. Excellent. Escape. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Fix up the path. Malformed path part. Oh yeah. I'm all about those malformed path parts. It's my jam. Don't tell me that's obstructed. Hi. You'll just have a malformed path part then if you're gonna be like that. No. It was. It's not anymore. I don't know if that was a delayed comment that I didn't see. When it's got the little play, it means it's paused, and when it's got a pause, it means it's playing. Because that's intuitive. There we go. That's better. Alright. So I need to click on this. Select group, edit group, architecture, walls. Is this one? See? And then roof. And a little sign thing. No, this is a... Which kind of thing is this? This is a food thing. What are the food things called? They're called a keeper hut. None of these are keeper hut, are they? Keeper, there it is. Thank you. Okay. So let's hit play. And I'll do a tiny bit more for the animal while we wait for it to be quarantined. So we know its biome is tropical, so we'll set its enclosure to tropical. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Yay! And then the biome was, oh, the country was Africa. Any continent, Africa. So, yay! Are you both passed? No, just Okachuku. Okachuku. Ah, yeah. Okay, it's very nice to have more of an idea. They do, but I don't necessarily know what they need until they're in there, because I'm not as familiar with I'm not familiar with the species, so they'll need, I know that they'll need, like, what is this book? Bongo? Yeah. So they'll need water and bedding. I feel like they're not that big of an animal. I don't know how you know what size bedding they need. Look how pretty it is! Ah! Okay. Mandatory zoom time. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a moon outside. But look how cute it is. Okay. Okay, so I need a little bit of bedding, which they'll probably want in, oh, that's a big shelter. Maybe like a little shelter. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. I guess it's the same size. No, it's not the same size. It's the same size this one was. Okay, so maybe we'll get this one. We'll rotate it so like guests can see in, but the animal still has some privacy. That seems good, right? So I can grab the bedding, grab the bedding, put the bedding in there. And the bedding is the same price regardless of size. I guess that's good, but like also I don't really know what they need or want. Okay, we need food trough. Usually put those near the front so that people can see the animal. And then we want, okay, so one of the things that we definitely want is, now that we've got the bongo, we can start researching it. So I can drag the vet on and have the vet start researching it. And then if I click on the bongo itself, it'll tell me what it wants. So it wants more hard shelter. I would think that this would count as hard shelter, but it doesn't. Why doesn't that count as hard shelter? I would think that would count. I don't think you'd actually put it in it. No, okay, that's not counting as hard shelter. Then I guess I don't want it. But like, what counts as hard shelter? Yeah, so I do need to get at water. I was thinking of making a lake, which is why I put that off, because I was going to make it like a little bitty lake, because I thought that'd be cuter. Can I get through the side? What side? Okay, hold on. Let's start with this. So first of all, it needs... Oh, can I get through the side of the hard shelter? Yeah, well, the hard shelter isn't like to contain it. It's to like keep it protected. So it's like, in theory, if I had this here, like, it should count as, you know, some kind of shelter for the animal. Placing this really awkwardly. But for some reason, like, and I was like, oh, is it too close to like the edge or something? Is it not counting? But like even putting it more in the middle, like if I click on the animal, it still says the hard shelter. Oh no, it's because I hadn't hit play. That's why. I see. Was the little hard shelter enough then? Let's go back. Because I liked it and it was cute. So if it's enough hard shelter, then I'm fine with that. I should actually hit play so it counts. Yeah. See, that's the problem with the delay. You figure it out faster than I do, but I don't see it until afterwards. I wonder if Twitch has a less strong delay than this one does. Okay, so we've got Heart Shelter. The terrain is wrong, so we need grass and soil. Terrain. Grass. Long. Oh no, I have too much long grass. Oops. Okay, it needs more soil. Right. I have to read those things backwards. Do maybe a smaller, or no, the intensity I think is fine. Maybe do a smaller area. Okay, and then we want a little bit more short grass. Maybe around like here, because I was planning on doing like a little water thing. Or actually, we're going to undo that because I think I actually want to make the water thing over here. We have a little bit more rock. Maybe a little bit of rock over there, a little over there, just to add some texture. Okay, so now I can do this, sculpting push. So I can push the land down in there, and then let's see, I wanted it to go, I want the water to go up a bit higher, but it doesn't seem to want to. Okay, what if yeah, I know, I need to, that's rough water, that's probably like moving water. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll make like a little thing, and then we'll put water in it. And I want it to be like a little less even than that, like a little bit more, you know, lake-like. Or does it not work once you have water in there? I feel like perhaps it does not. Oh, that was a little bit too high of intensity there. Yeah, it was just because it had water in it already. So we just want to like uneven it a little bit because it's a lake, so it should look more lake-like. And then we'll put the water in. There we go. Okay, so now grass is red because we need more of the short grass. Painting, short grass. And I think that having like a ring of it around where the water is makes sense because like water helps make grass grow, right? In a place that's fairly not green. Yeah. What is this? Sand or something? No, it's not sand. I don't know why it's like that. I feel like auto paint. No, who knows? What does auto paint do? I don't understand auto paint. Okay. Anyway. So those are all good. Oh, there's not enough plants. So now we need plants. Nature. And filter it by tropical and Africa. Is that tropical? Yeah. Okay. Oops. I think having some little vinies over the shelter is sort of fun. Oh, okay, so that was attached to the shelter. This one's not. I don't really understand how any of this works. Okay, so let's edit this. We'll grab that. Control Z should duplicate it. Control Z undoes it. Okay, there we go. So Control X duplicates it. Okay. And then Control X should duplicate it again. Oh. Rotate it a bit more. And then Control X one more time. Bring it up. Maybe this time we'll rotate it like that way a little bit so it's more there. And just bring it kind of down and over. I don't know, that's kind of fun, right? It's like a little grassy. Okay. We get so many more plants. All right, nature. I just get distracted by those ones. All right, let's keep our eye on you. And we'll get some, like, maybe some ferns near the water's edge. I think that makes sense. Oh, that's a big tree. Just snap to the side of the fence. That's so impractical. I don't know, the big tree's pretty though. It just doesn't make any sense. But it's pretty. So I kind of want it there. Oh, the tamarind tree's cute though. And it's a different tamarind tree. Well, maybe we'll just do the tamarind trees. I feel like those. Oh, these are tamarind trees too. Just really big ones. I don't really understand the scale of all of these things. I feel like giving it a little bit of shade is probably nice given the climate. Okay, is your plant coverage good? Looks like you'd prefer a little bit more in your ideal world. Nature. I don't know. I feel like this vine would be cool. Maybe I don't want to be in this. Okay, exit. Oops. No, 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 no. Ah. Oh no, it just snaps around. This makes it very hard to attach to things. I think there's a way to make it stop doing that. Let's just get a fresh one. Oh, are these like ones of all different lengths or whatever? Well, it's good to know, but those are already up there, so. Okay, so I want to try and put one of these in. So what I need to do is get rid of those two things, I think. And then I can do this and rotate it. Yay, I did it. Was it worth the effort? Nobody knows, but I did it, and that's what matters. Do I want to deal with it again? No, I don't really. Okay, so it says that it would prefer a little bit more coverage, ideally, so maybe we'll just get like a couple more palms and things around here. Ferns, maybe. Just get a couple more of the little guys. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really cute. And it's like people can still see it, but it feels like it's got coverage and privacy. I think that's nice, so I should save if I'm playing for a bit. New save. Save. Okay. Alright, let's play. What else does this guy need? He needs enrichment. We can't really give him enrichment until more of the research is complete. Ooh! We got some happy guests. Does that mean we actually have guests? Oh, we've got guests! Okay. Okay, there's two things that we need for guests that I forgot on my other game. So, one of them is I want to that's not what I meant. I want this path. No, I want this to do the thing where I snap alongside barriers. Okay, I want people to be able to go over there too. I don't really know where everything else is going in the zoo, but that's somewhere where I want people to be able to go to see it from both sides. I want the facilities. I need the donation boxes because that is how you get money in this game. Maybe one like right when people come in. I don't know if people actually do that or not, but I figure worth a try. Alright, this one we'll move off onto that area. Okay. And the other thing I wanted was information, because in the past I tried to do that, but I did not do it correctly. So we'll put one of these over here and Pongo. Yay! And then we'll do maybe one more on this side. I did not mean to turn on the heat map. Don't know how to turn off the heat map, but there it is. Alright, information. Pongo. Okay. So, now we can hit play again. Hopefully we'll have some happy guests, some happy bongos. How's he doing? Maybe like someone can feed him? Call keeper to habitat. How's the other quarantine going? Gotta be done with quarantine soon, right? How long are they gonna be in there? Look how many guests we have! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put another one of these closer to the guests, or just move this closer to the guests. Hey guys, want to give us money? Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah, I feel like that's what I should be doing for my personal Let's Play, is going a little bit calmer with it. And money! Yes, just throwing money. Alright, quarantine passed. Oh, weird camera angles. Move to the habitat. Visiting player, myself. Apparently I'm visiting my own zoo. Am I allowed to greet myself? Is that a thing? I heard somewhere that if you, like, greet a, visiting player, it gives you the conservation credits. But I don't know. I don't know if it's actually true. The zoo ticket price is great. I don't think I need anything else in particular for a second animal. I should check out what I know about them, though. So, I've got these guys. Can I check out stud book, enrichment, social, adult population 2? So it looks like they could be happier with a little bit bigger of an adult population. I forgot about this camera view. Oh, she is so pretty. Look at her. Oh my goodness, I love them so much. Suppose the view of the bongo is fine from here. Maybe we'll do this actually. So maybe for like the most outward-y facing ones, we'll get glass for the two like main viewing areas, just so it's a little bit easier to see them. That seems nice. So I guess we can start getting some more animals, huh? Though I really feel like they should have been fed by now, but maybe not. The bongo looks bored. I know. I know the bongo looks bored. There's only so much I can really do about that, though, until I get more enrichment things for them. So I don't think I have... Yeah, this is everything I've got. So we don't have any enrichment until the research is more complete. Research! Yay! Continue. Bongo. Okay, so we got some more items for them, which I think will be really good. So let's pause for a second. I'll get them a few more items. So, grazing ball feeders. That's a nice little food enrichment item. Maybe we'll put that, I don't know, just inside near their food. What is this? A water trough? I don't think we need that because we've got the other stuff. Enrichment. Okay, well, I guess that's all the enrichment we got, but it's still something. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what we probably want to do is get more animals. So we'll hit play and let them do their thing, and we'll get more animals. Oh, actually, let's first find out if there's anything else that can go. It's swimming! Look at him! Yes, more research. The research is still going on, so it'll keep going on until I have him go do something else. Oh, look at the difference between the one that's wet and the one that's not, as far as like colors and things. Oh, his little ears. I love them so much. They're so cute. Right. So let's pause for a second since I just announced that the person's coming before too long. Okay. Right. So I was going to check if they can have more other kinds of animals. Oh, do I have a setup with these vines that I put all this effort into not supposed to be here? Ah! Goodness gracious. Gosh. Oh yeah, those are not, apparently not native. Sorry guys, didn't mean to upset you with weird plants. Okay. Appeal, physical stats, lifetime stats. Interspecies bonus. Is that something that I can know about them beforehand, or is that... Oh, they don't benefit from sharing their space. Okay. So maybe we should look through and see if we can find some species that do benefit from sharing their spaces. Just because, I don't know, it could be fun. Ooh, okay, so wildebeest go with zebras, springboks, gazelles, antelopes. Like, that's a nice assortment of animals that could be there. So I could do, like, a pretty big enclosure for, like, all of these guys. That could be kind of fun. And it's a grassland, and the zoo is already a grassland, so that's a pretty good option. So why don't we do that? So help me remember. It's African buffalo, common ostrich, common warthog, zebra, giraffe, antelope, springbok, gazelle. Got all that. Okay. So I'm going to animal trading, and we'll see what's on the market. Was it buffalo or bison? I feel like it was buffalo. I'm like already forgetting. Okay, so... Oh, refresh list. I can get a fresh list, I guess. Oh, antelope were some of them, right? It was a specific kind of antelope, though, wasn't it? Sable antelope. I don't think that's the kind that's here. S for sable antelope, and springbok, I think, is one of them. Look at the gazelles. Sable antelope, but they only have one gender of those. Okay, Thompson's gazelles, and gazelles were something I made fun noises at, so, okay. Not So I wanted zoo, animal trading. I don't know why I lost that for so long. Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining. Bye. Okay, sable antelope. Those are both male. Not in great shape. Plain zebra. I mean, they're not in terrible shape. Alright, let's get one of each, because I feel like zebras are good for luring people to zoos. Like, they're a very stereotypical zoo animal. Alright, let's check out the giraffe situation. Yeah, I immediately get way too many animals, but I haven't been able to have a bunch in a habitat together before. So I feel like it's a worthwhile investment. Were giraffes even on this list? I don't see any. Okay. So maybe they're not a choice right now. But the buffalo definitely are in this list. Oh, ostriches too. Alright. Let's maybe look at the ostriches. I feel like we've got like a lot of hoofed animals right now. And that's not good enough fertility. So, where's the ostrich? Is it common ostrich? Yeah, just common. Okay. Common ostrich. Oh, geez. Let's get this one. And we'll refresh the list. Their mates. Ooh, good chance. Okay, yeah, we can do that. You'll come back. Why are you like this? Okay, so let's go with the everyone in the trade center. Animal storage. Okay, so let's select all 6, move them all into quarantine. So, they probably all want a larger area. So let's build a nice big habitat for them while they're doing that. So I'm going to have it running, but I'm going to try and keep an eye on it and see if... So maybe we'll try and keep it like long, but a little bit skinnier, so it's easier for people to see. So go to like there, and then we'll go with the long ones again. Alright. Can I grab this tree? Oh no, it's because I'm in this mode. Grab the tree. 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 Alright. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Alright, alright, I can't move it just yet, so we're gonna pause that for a second because we need to get the gate on and the staff entrance. Alright, we'll put it maybe back here. And we'll get paths. We'll continue this one, which should be... No, don't do that. oops. Okay. Okay, and then I want this to be variable and charter. Okay, cool. So, quarantine past ready, delete for Ryba. Move. I feel like I very definitely want. Oh gosh, how do I move? Okay. Move to the vet? Nope. Okay. Okay. So let's do that real quick. So Adana's deceased. Rafiki has passed, and okay. Okay, serious injury. Vet called. Do we need more than one vet? I feel like perhaps we need more than one vet. So let's pause for a second and do a couple of things. So one of them is going to be staff. Highly worked. Yeah, we need another vet. Veterinarian. Go. And then probably want a second keeper. Okay. So keeper, no thoughts yet. Vet, my workload is heavy today. I can probably adjust people's pay a little bit. I don't want them to be unhappy, but I don't know where the rest of my people are, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, this in the sunset. Look how pretty this is. So look at my babies. Look at my pretties in the sun. Are you sitting in your own poop? It's not like the best choice you could have made, but... Okay. Zoo. Animals. Vet research. You can research ostriches. Terrain. Alright. Nature, or no, terrain first. More shortgrass. What's intensity? I want this. A little bit more soil. I don't think it's got rock. I think I want this sort of rock. A little rock, a little grass. Keep a little sand in there. Not that much sand though. Maybe we'll go with even lighter intensity. Sprinkle a little sand in. Alright, yeah, that looks good. Plants. What coverage? So this is grassland. All right, I wanted a lake first. Maybe I'll do the lake and then I'll do this. So I know I actually wanted a decently decent little thing here. Maybe a bit more intensity than that. And then water. Okay. Nature. I think like some papyrus. Right, are these worse? Do you not like these plants? It's not an African grassland plant. Is it just like too much plant? Like already? Do you just like hate plants? Oh, it's just that one tree? Okay, so let's move these out. Let me at least have like something. These are so fun looking. Like, I'll give you ones that don't have much coverage. Just like, let me put a plant in here. Jeez, guys. I really do wish there was more of a sense of scale when you're picking trees. Like, I don't know. I kind of really like how chubby this guy is, but I feel like he's just going to end up upsetting my little fella here. Oh, it's okay. You're okay. Alright, so then look at the food. Oh, not that food. Habitat food. Species. You know, some ostrich stuff. Maybe closer to the gate so it's easier for them to get fed. Okay. Let's start with that. Hit. Quarantine passed for Hawaii and Wambu. Inefficient. No offense. It's okay. Alright, so what I'm going to want is actually, we'll pause this for a second longer. So I think, I guess where it is doing okay. Alright, and then Control D, put one down there. Alright, so we'll get those. We'll get a few more information signs, I think. Ooh, I should probably get some water treatment. Yeah, probably want that. I think we already have power though, so yeah. Oh, it's so dark. Alright, so we got the water stuff. We want the educational speaker. Is that something we can do? Didn't realize that was an option. Well, people seem to congregate here a lot. Alright, let's start with that, and then we'll also get some signs. Okay, we'll go under all education, and we'll get yeah, let's maybe go with like a conservation board and maybe a okay. So let's go with this. We'll set this up for, it's not fungo, ostrich. So we get more animals, and then we'll switch these up. This one's gonna be yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, quarantine passed. Did I already select it? I think I already selected. Have those guys moved. I think they're on their way. Okay. So, educational content, good sell. And then we probably want, I think we've got a few more species that are in there. So, let's get right, yeah. I don't think we have the next ones there yet, but we'll Alright, so what else do we have? So, got more of the animals here, so let's check on everyone actually. So let's pause the game real quick and see. So we've got our ostriches, and oh, they're so pretty. Ew, you're so little. Okay, so you need some hard shelter. So let's get some hard shelter in here. Habitat. All not specific to ostriches. We want ones that are good for the gazelles. Yeah, because he's so little, they could have big ones off. Okay. Z. Alright, I think that's probably fine for the heart shelter there. We'll probably move at least one of the beddings in there. Okay. So you're there. You need some hard shelter. Stressed and trying to hide. Ooh, actually, let's maybe move this, hit Z, and make it a little bit more hideable. I don't want it to be totally hidden, but I want it to feel like, I don't know, just like a little safer, you know? Maybe we'll actually put this back here. Yeah, put it over here. I think that'll be good, because then it has hard shelter, but there's also like a little bit of room. Okay, what about you? Too few adults and juveniles. Alright, so let's play for a second and get the hard shelter up for everybody. Okay. Play. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of people. Low welfare. What do you need, baby? Do you need more places to hide? I can give you guys more places to hide. Alright, let's get another... Let's actually move this tree, maybe. Move. Social. Stressed and is trying to hide. Yeah, so there's a lot of animals that are trying to hide. Maybe I just need more shelter in there. Let's go with... Maybe we'll have a couple of these. Okay, is anyone feeling any better? Okay, baby. You don't need to be stressed. Okay, it's able to calm down over there. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. Pause. Maybe we'll actually extend the barrier a little bit back here. so we also need this. So we need more short grass. Ooh, trying to cater to a lot of animals might have been the wrong choice, but it's okay. Oh no, no, it's more short grass. Okay, so let's do that real quick. Ostriches, are they still happy? Mostly. Are the zebras happy? Mostly. Everyone thinks there's a few too many plants. Let's move that one out, maybe move like a littler one in. Is everybody a little happier with that? Nope, still too much plant for you. Okay, I'll move you out again then. Even littler one? Is that good enough for an ostrich? What do you think, babies? I just really don't like plants. Happier? To be fair, if I were to move this, make the enclosure a little bit bigger, that might help with the percentage thing. What do you think, guys? 21%. Okay, what size fence do all of you guys need? Probably should check that sooner too. There we go. Alright, are people feeling any better? By people, I mean animals. I don't have all these alerts anymore, so I'm guessing it's not as bad as it could be. Alright, what are guests saying? Alright. Okay. I have Two different species. Why isn't that one fulfilled? Okay, zoo prices are great. So people feel like the zoo prices are great. I think I do need to increase the prices a bit more because I don't know. But I really do want, things to go a bit better. These zebras seem very happy together. Too few adults. Zoo, animals. No, is there a way I can like check? Check fertility things? I guess not really at this point. I mean, there probably is. I just don't know what it is. Okay, so these guys are all doing their thing. I feel like we probably want. Oh, people think that tickets are overpriced. That's fine. Let's go down to like 12 then. So you've got ostrich, you've got gazelle, so you should have. Tickets are overpriced. Do you guys still think the tickets are overpriced? It's very rude to think all of my tickets are overpriced, despite all of my hard work. Alright, fine. We'll do that. And then we'll see how you feel. Recent thoughts. Tickets are a terrible value. Okay, fine. Do you still think that? I've got, like, I lowered the prices. Okay, let's... I'm gonna need to hire a mechanic. Certainly, because this is not. Okay. Staff. Mechanic. Okay, what's the research center? Oh, is there? Do we not have enough room in the research centers? Trade center. But also a trade. That's a workshop. Facilities. This is supposed to be. Workshop. Alright, escape. Alright, what did I want? I wanted to get another research station. Okay, I think that makes sense. So alright, we're gonna add in the food station. Hi, Emmy. Welcome. So right now I am playing around with different zoo thingies to try to, because I definitely there was a certain amount of lack of knowledge that was happening in the game because I don't know how to play the game. So, so I figured it'd be good. Well, I can't control that. I'm sorry. I don't have powers over phones. I can zoom in. Does that help? Alright. And the facility. There. Delete. Okay. It's a weird looking path over here. Okay. Paths. Meh. Oh gosh, no. Ah. Okay. I was just trying to neaten up that path a little, but that was apparently not the right choice. So this is basically I'm trying to play with having more I forgot how to use words. Sorry, I'm trying to find walls. As soon as I find walls, I'll be able to think again. Okay, I found walls. I am building, I have these people who they're complaining that they can't find an accessible staff room or research center, so I'm trying to make a few more staff rooms and research centers so that people can access those things, which will make it easier for them to actually do their jobs. So, okay, that's not clipping, so I need to be editing this group. Oh yeah, this is like Zoo Tycoon. Sorry, you didn't know what game I was playing. Yeah, so this is Planet Zoo, which is very similar to Zoo Tycoon. It came out earlier this month, and I've been, or not earlier this month, earlier this week, and I've been very excited about it because it's fun and great. But I didn't know like all the controls for it and stuff, so I figured it'd probably be good to like watch some tutorial videos and figure out how to like actually play this game. I know, right? Welcome. Welcome to childhood revisitation time. Yeah. It's a little tall. I don't know. Let's go with like there. Yeah. Build a penguin exhibit? Okay, let me see if there's penguins available. Also, like, I'm in a terrible climate for penguins. Do you want to see what I've got? Okay, hold on. Now that there's more staff rooms. Okay, I don't know why you think my tickets are overpriced. They're barely anything anymore. Okay, let me click on both of those because I think I get conservation points for doing that. Okay. Many guests think the tickets are overpriced. This is nothing. Calm down, guests. Okay, is there like something I can do that's in between? Oh, there's 3. Almost 4. Fine, we'll do that. Okay. How unreasonably priced. I know, right? Okay. So, let's see. What animals do I have? So, I've got, zoo, finances, animals. Okay. So, I've got these 2 bongos over here. So, here's one of them. I believe this is my girl. Yeah, this is Mawia. I haven't renamed anyone, so this is just the names that they had when they got here. And this is, oh, I need to get them a new feeding bowl, maybe? Yeah. And this over here is Okachuku. I'm really hoping that they're going to have a baby. Because they've both been pretty content for a little bit. So I got the 2 of them. I was really rather hoping that my mechanic would fix this fence. I don't know if that's like mechanic on route. Okay, apparently I just wasn't pressing play long enough for that. And then over here, we've got a few zebras. So we got that one and Adana. And they get along pretty well with each other. I think they both want more zebras, I think, because they both have like low social group. But I was kind of hoping that they would make more. But so far, they're not doing that. Like, I'm curious about how the compare mates. Okay, they have a 59% chance. So that's something. It's not, like, terrible. Apparently, zebras are pretty social. This game's actually pretty cool because they've got, like, a lot of information on the animals. So, like, if we want to know more about the zebra, for example, plain zebras, so, well, it makes sense because they're, like, herd animals, right? So, they talk about, like, their poaching and how threatened they are. and where their natural habitat is. They've got all the different things of like their life expectancy, their height, the average weights, how many dominant males, you know, the different dominants, whether they like being around people or not, like all these things, which is kind of crazy. Oh, it looks like some of these guys use grazing ball feeders too, so let me throw in some of those. Because I know the gazelle, I know the other animals like them too, but okay, maybe not putting them on the wall. But yeah, it's like actually like a pretty cool game. So I got like these little guys in here. What do they want? Too few? Yeah, so a bunch of these want more animals, but I was really rather hoping that they would be like making their own animals. I made this little lakey thing, but I don't think I like it because it's too close to the front, which means that there aren't enough there's not enough access for people to be able to see the animals. So maybe if I put the lake back here, that'll be better. I'm going to need to move that feeder because otherwise it's going to be awkward. But no, terrain tools, come back. So I can push that back. I'm going to need to fix stuff. Create your own friends. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, is it because there's animals in the way that I can't put water here? Well, that's rude. Smooth. Just like level it out, guys. Okay. Oh, whatever. We'll wait for those animals to move and then we'll do that. We'll grab this guy, because it's definitely going to be in the way at some point. Move. Yeah. Okay. And we'll call the keeper over to fill this stuff up. Ooh, I don't know if I can create a waterfall. Do you have tips for waterfall creation? Vet research is complete. Yay! Common ostrich. Okay, so hold on. Donna is working on that. Research zebras, maybe. Okay, habitat. Enrichment items. Balls. Balls. I don't know if you guys use balls or not. Do you guys use balls? Species. What animal is this? This is a bongo. Yeah, I don't know the bongos use balls. Alright. More vet research is complete. I just made a hill and added water over the hill, and then, ooh, I don't know, I could try it. Let's give it a try. Alright. Okay. Oh! Oh! It's expecting offspring! We did it! I'm so excited! Okay. We're just gonna follow her around. We can access all. Oh, I was lying down. I thought I was giving birth for a second there. Okay. Moving on. Oh, yeah, look. And then these guys have like little poop cannons. Or not cannons. Vacuums. Oh, I also totally messed up the environment for everyone. So, terrain. So we need more soil and short grass because I messed that up when I was lowering and raising the terrain. Okay. Terrain. Poop cannons! Robots in disguise. Alright. So let's get some short grass. Short grass. Okay, so that's better for them. And get some more soil as well. Sure. Alright. So, now that we've got that, let play. What are these guys doing? Oh, look at them! That's so cute. Oh, they're expecting offspring. I guess that's what they were doing. That's still really cute, though. Alright. There's so many people here. Should probably actually like expand the zoo at some point, but I wanted stuff to be oh, does my zoo need a security guard now? I guess we need a security guard. There we go. Security guard. Okay, we don't need that many security guards. Alright. Who else we got? Got this guy. Well, the gazelles are making themselves some friends. Okay. So, anyway, play. He protect. Alright. I mean, we could get more animals. Low welfare. What's wrong with Rafiki? You got low social? Stress? You're trying to hide? There's plenty of places to hide. Just go to one of them. I can't be held responsible for you not knowing how to do these things. Like I gave you toys? Ah, he's been ostracized. That's a good one. Look at you. His toy enrichment is only partially covering their needs. Food enrichment is partially benefiting from living with diverse species. Like, Rafiki, I don't know what else to give you, buddy. I give you, like, I can just put more balls in there. I don't know that that will help, but I can. Alright. Ooh! Are you having a baby? He said you might be, but I don't really know what, like, labor looks like in this game. She has had offspring. Where's the offspring? Look at it! That's a really hard to pronounce name, but look at it. Look at the little baby. Oh, I love it forever. Alright, so there's two things. So let's pause the thing. So the two things we had suggested. Yeah, just skip the egg stage. There's no eggs in this game. Okay, so you wanted to see if there were penguins. So first of all, let me check in like all the zoo if there's penguins. Which, like, I feel like there's gotta be, right? But who knows? Okay. LMNOP. Okay. See if there's specific kinds of penguins. I do not see penguins in here at me. I don't know if you saw them, but I do not see any penguins. So, alright, so assuming that, do you want to help me pick the next animals? Okay, because clearly we have way too many. We don't have too many animals, everything is fine. Okay, so, oh, the text is small. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we won't sort it by price. Can we filter price? Yeah, we should probably still only do cash listings because we don't have a lot of conservation credits at this point. Okay, so our choices are wolves, which I've got in my other games, so I don't necessarily feel as excited about those. Chimps. Okay, we've got, were there chimps in there? Okay, we've got mandrills, Japanese makwe, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's see what other chimp type things. Those are the two monkeys it looks like are available. Monkey type things. Do you have a preference between the two? Do you have a, let me, Zoopedia, I can look at them. Ooh. Okay, so this one's not very high risk. They like balls, which we already have unlocked, so that's kind of nice. And then the other one was, dang it, filter, cash listings. Mandrill. Mandrill was, oh, these are vulnerable, so maybe we'll go with those because they're more vulnerable? I don't know. What do you think? We don't have any items for them yet. I'm cool either way. Although we can't get babies for either of them yet because we don't have matchies. Mandrills? Okay. Ooh, lemurs. Okay, mandrill. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, the problem with the mandrill, though, is it doesn't have a long longevity, it doesn't have a lot of fertility, and it's fairly old, and I can't re-release it, and I don't have a mate for it. Which is sort of a lot of, drawbacks. But if we do want to go the Lion King route, we can get warthogs, which aren't as exciting, but they're still cool. Sorry, there's a lag, so I'm just like waiting for the reply. Sorry about that. I feel like warthogs can be in the same enclosure as the animals we already have. I'm gonna get warthogs either way, but we can get more animals too if we want ones for like a new enclosure. Alright, warthogs. Want ones with some amount of fertility. Alright, we'll get these two. Move into invalid destination quarantine. There we go. And then I'm gonna play while that's happening. Animal market. We can't afford elephants. Okay, I need to filter out things I can't afford. When I was young, warthog. I don't know, maybe like... Okay, why don't we get either tortoises or crocodiles, and I could try making the waterfall. Do you want tortoises or crocodiles? I don't know. I mean, right now it's small, but I can make it bigger. It can be infinitely large. I don't know if I have the ability to purchase more land. So here's the border. This little faint line that you probably can't even see on your phone screen here. I'll zoom in really close to it for you. That goes like all the way. Terrible camera angles, I'm sorry. Goes like all the way out here. Like I've got a lot of land. I don't think you have to worry about my land quantities. I know, the lag is... I'm sorry. I don't have... I feel like this is maybe not like the best place to do it. Okay, so we'll get the crocodiles then. Zoo. Animals. No, I need to... Animal trading. Animal market. Crocodiles. Oh. It costs conservation points, but I kind of want these little, like, Nile beasties. I don't know if you can see these. The Nile monitor, or Varnus Niloticus, is a large species of reptile that lives in non-desert areas of sub-Saharan Africa. I don't know. Alright, let me start with the one we just said we would get. Let me start with the... crocodiles. And then... I don't know. So the thing is, I could save up my conservation points so that I can get some of, like, the cool animals like cheetahs and tigers and all of that. Or I could spend some of my conservation points and get some, like, lizard beasties. What do you think? Team Lizard Beast? Zoopedia, are they endangered? Data deficient. I don't know. They're tempting. Should I just get one? I feel like I should. Maybe I shouldn't though, because like the money adds up and then I'm able to get them. I don't know how easy conservation points are to get or not. Team Lizard? Alright, let's get them. Alright, compare mates. 47% gene potential. Alright, we'll get both. We'll get both. See if we can't make more lizards. Just like a weird breeding zoo. Alright. Sent to zoo. Quarantine. Did I send everyone to quarantine or do I still have some just in storage? Move to quarantine. Okay, so let's really quickly. So I've got all the lizards and stuff. So I've got lizards and crocodiles, and I don't know how much space either of them need. So too late to be pragmatic. Alright. Minimum habitat, 300 square meters. They want a bunch of water. They do not benefit from sharing spaces with others. What about our crocodiles? Which kind of crocodile do we have? Saltwater crocodiles, I think. Yeah, they also don't benefit. And they need that much, and they need water. Okay, cool. So let's start with the lizard one, maybe. Minus. Plus. Alright, and then we're going to switch to... I don't know what kind of gates we need for the lizards, but we can always trade them out if we need something different. Live chat my butt. Yeah, no, there's like a huge delay and I don't really... Well, I certainly don't approve of it, but I don't necessarily even know like what one would do to fix that. Which is rude. Alright, we're going to go with this because I feel like we probably want something watertight for this enclosure because I don't really know what we're doing to it. I say and then immediately buy the wrong thing so that it's not actually watertight. Cool. We'll just replace it. Predict conversation. That'd be convenient. Then, like, I mean, no, I like having everybody here, but also, you know, if I could just predict the conversation, then it wouldn't need me to be there. Gives you a chance to predict things. That's kind of nice, a learning experience or whatever. All right, so we're gonna want to add. So you said we wanted to try and do like a big plateau type thing. Plateau. Maybe a little bit smaller, but taller of a plateau, like this. That's so natural looking. And then apparently I'm not allowed to just dump water on top of that. If I do this, am I allowed to dump water on top of it? Yes. So I can make very tall water, but it doesn't appear that I can make a waterfall. What if I just like push on one side? Does not do anything now that the water's there. Oh, but I can just fill the entire thing with water. That's kind of fun. Okay, well, why don't we do something more along those lines then? Undo. Okay. And then we'll add in First we need a door. It won't let me put it on a slope, it seems like. Question mark. Airlock. Habitats and exhibits. What are these called? Gates and airlocks. Habitats can only have one gate. Gate types. Track airlock. Oh, those are for transportation rides. Okay, so we can just use like a normal gate. Alright, so we'll just put a gate over here or something. Path. I just don't understand why this must be so weird about things. No, this is terrible. Why are you doing this, path? The pathing in this game is really, really struggling. Okay. A gentle slope. So I don't think that I can do the, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I don't think I can do waterfalls in this one, which is rude. Okay, so what I probably want is the, so terrain. So if we elevate this, we're going to need to elevate. Okay, because they won't let me do that because it's there. Because I feel like what we're probably going to want is maybe we can do something like kind of mountainy, and then I can fill water up to the edges, and then, because like I want the keepers to be able to get it and feed the animals, but then after that it's like, I don't know, fair game for everything to go on. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So let's maybe make that like a little bit less tall and a little bit more wide, and we can have like, I don't know, like a few different islands and stuff around. Maybe make like a littler one that's a bit taller. Oh, that's a little too tall, I think. I don't know. And then see, the thing is I can't put this in because of where the door is. Ooh, okay. Maybe I know. Maybe I don't. How do I... Okay, let's try this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. And then we're gonna make the terrain alterations, and then we'll add the other thing. Oh, I can have it go down. It's exciting too. Okay. Why is this a divot now? This was supposed to be an elevation thing. How does this work? That's definitely stamping downwards now. Hmm. Interesting. I don't know. I don't understand. Okay. So I was gonna try and have this kind of be like a hill that maybe connects into this hill or something, so that I can make the gate. And then put this on it? Oops. Okay, let me level this ground out just like a little bit first. Okay. I'm getting close. I'm getting a good idea. And then once we get this sorted out, I'll probably let the animals in and then go to sleep. But for now, let's get the walls. That's a gentler slope. And then we can put this here. Come on. Cooperate. The terrain is not too uneven for this. Don't be a jerk. Okay, there. But what about, there's like, okay. I was like, there's a second you let me do that. I mean, okay, that's fair. That is fairly uneven terrain. Alright, we'll level out the terrain a little bit. Smooth. Alright. Paths. I smoothed it. Don't be a jerk. I know, right? It's fine. If San Francisco can do it, why can't we? Oh, that's a little lumpy over there. Okay. I don't know. Is this getting any better? Am I just making this worse? Paz. You're very rude, you know? Oh, flatten terrain. Can you just do that? Terrain modification failed. Good. There's gotta be a way. You know what? I'm doing my best. Okay. Let's just hit undo for a bit and see if we can't try this one more time. Okay. Is there like a... Oh, that's all the undos I get. Okay. At that point, they figure I just am incompetent, and that's a me problem. It's not an unfair assessment, but it's rude. Alright. Smooth. Okay, so now, let's start from up here and go smooth and see if we can't get this to be a more even thing. So let's go with a larger size. Oh, maybe not that large. It seems awfully large. Still awfully large. Okay, if we do it more like that, it's more of like an actual gradual thing. Yeah, but I'm trying to do something else now. I'm sure the waterfall thing isn't going to work at this point because the way that they have the building set up doesn't seem like something that they want us to do. Agile. Thank you. I'm sure that'll help. There isn't a problem agile development can't solve. What do you mean obstructed? Very rude. Obstructed. Jerks. Okay. Yay! Okay, it's a little lumpy, but like that is so much better. You're very helpful. Don't ever doubt it. Okay, so now what I want to do is select all this and height mode, flat top. Is that... Alright, so now that we've got that a little bit taller, what I want to do is this. I probably need to move this tree. Move. You can go up there. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to grab terrain tool and the water, and how high up am I allowed to put water? So basically I just want to put water as high as I'm allowed to. It's not as high as I was hoping. Oh, it's because there's that fence over there. Okay, that's the wrong kind of fence. Okay, let's try again now that we have a watertight fence. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Like, that's pretty cool though, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's play this game and then we'll figure out whether this makes more sense for the crocodile or for the other guy. And then we can cater the final solution to that. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Who's ready? The warthogs. Move. I should probably save. I haven't saved in a while. Oh, call over the mechanic, because that's not a good looking fence. Okay, so what do I want? I wanted more of... Alright, what do I want? I wanted more of these signs because we've got more animals now. Education, signs. And we'll put warthogs on those ones. Alright, so we got some animals ready. Alright, so let's pause and let's figure out whether everybody's ready. So I'm going to move all of them in here together, even though they blatantly should not all be in here. Okay, have a good night. Bye, thank you for joining me.